Hey everybody, it's Matthew McBacon. You're not going to believe what we're playing today. We started off this whole trilogy with Pokemon Yellow Legacy. Then we switched over to Pokemon Crystal Legacy. We played through all of Johto, all of Kanto. And today, we will be finishing the trilogy with the latest installment. Viewers, this is Emerald Legacy. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon, in case you didn't know. As always, we're going to be playing this on hard difficulty, set mode, no items in battle, and gym level caps. We'll always begin our adventure in the back of a moving truck. The heck, Mom? Matthew, we're here, honey. Must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Yeah, there was like this one crate that fell on my head several times. Well, this is Little Root Town. It's a quaint field, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? I need a hospital. Oh, so you're Matthew. Your move was today? I'm May. Glad to meet you. I heard about you, Matthew, from my dad, Professor Birch. I never remembered her stammering this much. I might actually have a true rival here. Help me! It's just a Zigzagoon. It's no problem. It just wants to steal the chocolate in your wallet. It wants your cash, yes. To be fair, it does have the pickup ability, so it could very likely pickpocket someone if it wanted to. So, it's been kind of a debate as to how I wanted to approach my team. Initially, I was thinking about picking Torchic, but this time around, I'm just going with the default option for me. The second best Pokemon on the entire planet, Mudkip. I'll kill you if you disagree with me. I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. As thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have this Pokemon with you that you used earlier. And there we go. We have the Mudkip officially. Now, let's talk about naming conventions. Pokemon Yellow Legacy was a reboot of my original playthrough of Let's Go Pikachu so many years ago. Pokemon Crystal Legacy, it was just like a bunch of random nonsense, but not here. Absolutely not here. This time, we have a theme. We are going to call Mudkip Arby. That's right, viewer. If you associate this with Arby's, you're actually in the right, because the theme is restaurant chains. I see my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. She talks like I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, May, show me your Trico. Yeah, congratulations, you have the type advantage. Oh, that's so adorable. Look at you lowering Arby's defense. I can lower your offense to equalize everything. Oh, yeah, I had to use Leer twice. You gotta love it. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. You're like the son I never had. Dad, I'm standing right here. May's been helping with my research for a long time. May is going to be a great trainer. I'm putting a lot of pressure on you, May. You're going to be the best trainer on the entire planet. Like, by the end of it, you're not just going to become the champion. You are going to capture a Mewtwo. You are going to capture a Mewtwo, and I am going to film the entire thing. No pressure, sweetie. You're your father's child, all right? You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. I need you to get out of the house for a couple of months, son. I need some me time. Need to watch my show tunes. Now, viewers, that we have access to Route 102, we gotta stick around here for a little while because our second team member just so happens to exist here. And there it is. It's a male Ralts. Oh boy. If this Ralts was female, I was gonna name her after Wendy's, but the Ralts is a boy, so Gallade doesn't exist at this point. So what exactly are we gonna call it? There's only one thing we can call it. The RNG gods have decided, and I have decided to call it Femboy Hooter. Well, if it isn't Matthew, so you're all finished moving in? Who is this? This is Wally. He's like the son I never had. I'm gonna stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. But I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. Matthew, you heard that, right? Go with Wally to make sure he can safely catch one. I'll loan you my Pokemon. What? You're letting him have a Zigzagoon? I had to work my ass off to get my Mudkip. You're lucky, Wally. You know that? Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Woo! Oh, congratulations. That's such an original option. Matthew, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Matthew. But that's only after you become stronger. Is this why you don't come back to the house? Do you deem us and Mother as weak? You consider us to be at the very bottom of the food chain? I named my Rolex Femboy Hooters, and this is the thanks I get! Let me guess, from the way you're dressed, are you a Pokemon trainer? What are you doing? You're not here to sell me Fent, are you? I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I'm sorry to have taken your time. Well, I'm sorry that you don't consider me talented. Here we are in Petalburg Woods. This, my friend, is when things get a bit wacky, because we're going to be immediately filling out a third of our roster. There she blows! If you enter a forest after a long rain, you can see many shroomish feasting on composted soil. Did you know that if you plant compost soil at an olive garden, breadsticks will grow from it? Speaking of that, we'll be calling her Olive. Up here it is. Slack off. Your name will be Burger King. Burger King. We're calling you Burger King. You, Devon researcher, hand over those papers. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. No, dude, you got to fight your own battles. So you might be wondering the exact reason why I chose these Pokemon specifically. And I might as well do a proper explanation for that now. I saw the tier list that Smith did. 3 of my team members are on the top 5 best Pokemon to use during a run of this. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. Yeah, secret government files that I decided to keep with me. If these got leaked, it would have resulted in a scandal. And yeah, I'm just gonna give you a great ball. Don't tell anybody about these documents, okay? It's really important that you don't. All right, here we are. Rustboro City, home place of the first gym leader. But more importantly, we gotta go over to this house because this is the home of Mr. Cutter. And Mr. Cutter has something good for us, HMO1. And if you remember in the Legacy games, they changed this move to make it more viable. They also changed it so that it's bug type. And right away, even though we can't use this yet in the overall, I'm surprised that it's Burger King that can learn Cut. Like, I thought it was going to be the Shroomish that could. But I guess we could teach Cut to Burger King. They're cutting their customers in half with their increased prices. You see, I'm a new father, so raising a child is all new to me. And I have a problem. My daughter Walda doesn't laugh enough. I think she'd laugh for me if I told her something funny. You know something funny? I am just the worst person for this. I see. Well, let's give it a try, shall we? She's not smiling at all. Maybe Walda is one serious child. Just keep screaming to her for several years, see what happens. No, we'll keep the F word in, but like me saying it will probably get censored. You know, YouTube double standards, that's just how it is. Roxanne, the gym leader, is a user of rock-type Pokemon. The rock-type can't stand water-type, fighting-type, and grass-type moves. I should not be telling you this, because I work here. I could risk getting fired. Hello, I am Roxanne, the Rustboro Pokemon gym leader. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle and with which Pokemon? Oh, I'm gonna show you a thing or two. I'm gonna show you what the power of a high school dropout can do. And just so we're clear, I didn't actually drop out of high school. Yeah, so instead of having 2 Geodudes and a Nose Pass, she has the 2 Hoenn fossil Pokemon. Yeah, of course, make yourself nice and hard. Harden your armor. I need to be more tactful whenever I'm streaming, just in general. So we'll proc the sleep, and then we'll just spam it relentlessly with water guns. It's just gonna keep using harden. We have to make it unconscious. Isn't water gun special? What am I worried about? Yeah, it's not that bad. We couldn't one-tap it, though. It looks like you're sending in your ace Nose Pass. This is a devious scheme indeed, and it gave me a lot of trouble as a child. So really quickly, I'm just gonna pivot right back over to Burger King. You can just use Rock Tomb, it's fine. It's not fine. My speed fell, it's even worse. Yawn. Yawn, you put it to sleep. Okay, you know what? We do have a backup plan. Contingency plan Epsilon. Olive, use Stun Spore. Oh, come on. There we go. So it's just gonna keep making its defense bigger So what we need to do is we need to whittle its HP down in a more efficient manner. So we thwipped out the leech seed. I need to stop saying thwip. I need to come up with some other verb. Adjective, noun. You know, the only Pokemon who could have stood a chance against the leap is now in the realm of unconsciousness. But we still have Femboy Hooter. We'll just spam it to death with confusion. What did you just do? Oh, you used an Oran berry. How cheeky of you. You know, I forgot to put berries on my team members. Oh well, I'm not a strategic genius. I just bum rush through everything. But I think this is gonna decide the fate of the battle. Yep, tide's beginning to turn again in our favor. And last but not least, the Lileep. But now, I'm hoping that this works. I'm gonna rely solely on faith here. Going to use another leech seed. Okay, yeah, leech seeds don't work, but we can still proc the paralysis. Yeah. Now we're putting all of our eggs into the Femboy Hooter's basket. Someone is gonna walk in on this stream with absolutely no context. It's going to be a gamble, but I've always been a gambler. It's a serious problem, and it's affected my personal life in ways you cannot understand. Water gun. It's only gonna do normal damage, though. We got a crit. Yeah, you know what? We don't need femboys. And we got the stone badge. We gotta get 7 more badges like this. Get out of the way! He's just walking very slowly. He just does not have enough energy. He's been bogged down by the office life. Help me, I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm gonna be in serious trouble. Like we're gonna get, there's gonna be so many lawsuits. Our CEO has done some really shady shit. We were on a walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an odd thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. What, are you coming? Come and get some then. Why are you walking backwards then? Are you afraid? He's terrified because I have a femboy in my possession. They're the ultimate power. He was never seen again after that day. Pika owes her life to you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You could usually find me in my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. There's a man digging his way to verdant turf all by his lonesome. He's desperate to get through. He says that if he digs little by little without using machines, he won't disturb Pokemon and he'll avoid harming the natural environment. He's just clawing through solid rock. Where is he, though? He's just gone. Like, he just straight up disappeared. He lost himself so thoroughly in this tunnel that his essence merged with it. So, in short, he has become the tunnel. I'm Mr. Stoll, president of the Devon Corporation. Oh, just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I got like a big favor to ask you. Don't tell anyone about what you read in the documents. Don't let any of the public know of the existence of these documents. Our reputation's already out the shitter with everyone else. Also, I was hoping you could deliver a letter to Stephen and Duford. It's really important that he gets this. You have to know of my greatness. Here's a Pokenav. By the way, I heard that since the criminals, McBacon and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it'd be best if you rested up before you go on your way. Here, you can just sleep right on the desk, right? Good job. You had a match call feature put on your Pokenav. Let's register each other so we can contact one another anytime. I will be calling you repeatedly to talk about the misgivings I have with my father. You and me both. You have a letter bound for Duford and a package for Slateport then. You've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Duford, like, immediately. Oh, Matthew. Where are you now? You're out to sea. Where are you going? You're going to another country. Sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. Like, honestly, Kanto, Sinnoh, doesn't matter. Just call me every couple of days, all right? You take care now. Now he wants to call. I get a gym badge, and he finally decides, hey, I want to connect with my only son. And then just during the phone call, he just calls me Wally by mistake. I like what's hip, happening, and trendy. I'm always checking it out. Listen, have you ever heard about this approved word? It's the hottest thing and cool. I disagree. Well, you have to tell me what's new and what's in. Cries. A lot. It's very trendy. Approved word is like so 5 minutes ago. Now, cries a lot is what's vital and in tune with the times. It really is. Teaching my Pokemon about cries a lot. But it's not going well. It's a bit too much, I think. Hey, you, it gets awfully dark ahead. It'll be tough trying to explore. The guy came by earlier, Steven, I think it was. He knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. And he gives us the HM for Flash. Alright, so now it's kind of a conundrum. Do we teach Flash to Olive, or do we teach it to Femboy Hooter? I'm really weighing my options here. The thing is, my Ralts only has 3 moves. There is an open slot available. As you can see, we are currently enveloped in complete and utter darkness. It's just one of those wacky events at the gym. Goldfish! The goldfish! 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 Femboy Hooters is evolving. He's going from a femboy to a fem man. Here we go. I'm Brawly. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch-black cave. He has no idea what's in store for him. I brought a femboy to the gym. And we're going to get those gains. We're defying gender norms here, baby. We're starting off with a charm. Charm the Makuhita. And you may have noticed something kind of particular if you've actually played the original. Makuhita isn't his ace Pokemon anymore. Yeah, just keep bulking up. Just keep overcompensating. Yeah, of course you have a citrus berry. I don't think that's gonna help you. I really can't tell you. Yeah. Pretty sure he had a Meditite in Pokemon Emerald as well. But what could it be, Oh, of course you have Thunder Punch. Thank God my Mudkip wasn't out. Oh, great, you used the light screen to raise your special defense. Oh, wow, that's so swell. That's so swell. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep using Flash. We're gonna have to swap. Like, I'm serious. Like, we need Femboy Hooters to fight the ace Pokemon. Gonna send in Olive. We're going to Leech Seed it. Then after that, we're gonna Mega Drain. Or, you know what, I probably should have used, Stun Spore. I probably should have. I should have. I don't think it would have mattered. But the light screen actually did wear off, so that is quite advantageous for us. We got the Stun Spore. Last but not least, Breloom is his ace Pokemon. This is a preview for things to come. Oh man, look at that devastating power right there. It's level 19 as well. It's gonna be extremely treacherous, because we need Femboy Hooter to kill the Breloom. So we're gonna start off with a yawn. We're gonna try to get this thing to fall asleep. If it wakes up this turn, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, spam it with confusions until it goes down. We one-shot it. Today I have learned the true strength of femboys. Now it's Mudkip's turn to evolve. When he becomes a Swampert, you're going to understand why we called him Arby. Because that boy has the meats! Look at him, so happy with his flippers. Yeah, his arms are just in the air. Like, he just doesn't. It looks like he just wants a hug. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me? Here you go. Certain this guy will never come back to the story ever again. Now here's a fun little reference for those who like to just stay in a room for several hours at a time looking for rare encounters. You can actually get Beldum in Emerald Legacy in this very room. You can get a Metagross early before the post game. I'm not gonna get it, but just take my word for it. There is proof. Evidence of this being the case. After you deliver the letter to Steven, you can do this before or after you take out the gym leader. You'll gain access to Slateport. And if you do decide to take the road of strife, congratulations. Seashore House. May hot battles rage on hot sands, the place for hot trainers. And luckily we have Femboy Hooters with us. As thanks for showing me your hot streak, I want you to take these. It's a half dozen bottles of soda pop. Oh yeah. The light of the lighthouse reaches dozens of miles away. It is a very tiny lighthouse. Wow, it's plain to see that you lavish your love on your slack off. Why'd you have to say it like that? I'm a TV reporter and I'm running a survey on Pokemon. Would you be willing to answer a few simple questions for me? Absolutely. What was it about the slack off that attracted you? Slack off. Okay, that makes sense. Next question might be a little on the tough side. Here goes. What do Pokemon mean to you? You know what? Just shredded. Absolutely shredded. Battle Tent Slateport site. Find it. The ultimate Pokemon. So in Pokemon Emerald, instead of having Pokemon contest halls, they have these places called battle tents. And you basically, if I remember correctly, you basically have to use rental Pokemon and just win. You win 3 times in a row, you will earn a fine prize. I'm definitely going to be doing this, but first things first, we got to get to Route 110. So this was the Pokemon I had a tough time deciding to pick because it's an A tier, and honestly, it kind of lets me down, and I also want to make sure that I use Hoenn Pokemon. I try to stick with what's exclusive to the region, or what's newly introduced in the regions, is what I meant to say. And there it is. Minun. Our boy Minun. A tier trash, but S tier in my heart. And we are going to call it Sonic. Not after Sonic the Hedgehog, but the food chain that just so happens to share the exact same name as him. First, we'll hold your Pokemon for safekeeping. You may then choose from our selection of Pokemon. They better be viable. In the spirit of the playthrough and what I said earlier, we're going to stick with exclusively the Hoenn Pokemon. We're going to fully commit to it. Come over to my place, okay? No. I don't know you. We just met. Dustox. Oh, amazing. Poisoned. Amazing. You're also very tanky. Now hit yourself. Why do you have to do the opposite of what I say? We gotta use knockoff on it. All right, no more Oran berries for you. All right, the Dustox has been taken care of. It was the worst. I almost sort of forgot that there was a third Pokemon. Toys! I need more toys! Please! Oh, I'm a Toys R Us kid. I want to go back to the store! You didn't take me to the store! Now you're all gonna die! I am feeling slimy all over. What is up with this dialogue? I'm naturally slimy, that's what I am. In recognition of your 3-win streak, we award you this prize. It's a TM43. Secret power. Adds an effect attacking depending on the location. I mean, it's not that bad. Could have expected like 30 Master Balls at least. That Dustox gave me so much trouble. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a fairy. That there, or are they Devon goods? But this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Welcome to the Oceanic Museum. The entrance fee is 50 bucks. Would you like to enter? I imagine that all the Team Aqua grunts here actually paid the fee. They're just here on a day trip. Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that's great. We can prepare for our expedition. Arg, matey. Came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are being held up by a child. Why'd you call them simps? We're Team Aqua, and we love the sea. And I am Team Aqua's leader, Archie. Pokemon, people, all life depends on the sea. We're literally gonna fucking drown all of humanity. Oh yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. Here you go. No one can know about this, by the way. Have I introduced myself to you? If not, my name's Scott. I just saw Team Aqua run away from here like they were stung. Let me guess, you drove them away. I see that you're reconsidering. He even gave me his number. How shady. You're being watched. Yeah, but by whoever's over here. Like, I noticed, like, the brief, like, sparkle. Behold! For I am the greatest living mystery of a man in all of Hoenn. They call me the Trick Master. He blew a hole through his ceiling. So at the Trickster House, there's a certain gimmick. I think if I remember correctly, you have to make sure you have specific HMs. For example, with this one, you actually have to use tree cut abilities. Oh, by the way, like several death traps. Spikes will just immediately jut out from the floor beneath you and just absolutely ravage your soul if you cut down the wrong tree. Matthew memorized the secret scroll written on the scroll. Did I misread that? Yeah, there's a scroll on top of the scroll. Burger King is finally becoming a good Pokemon. Yes! Yes! We don't have to deal with Truant for a while. Perfection. Trickmaster is fabulous. The lock clicked open. It's just nothing but vanity. Make new tricks to stump you. I will. You may mock me only when you're done. Come back for the next exciting installment. How many more of these am I gonna have to do? While I was searching for other Pokemon, my Pokemon grew stronger, so how about a little battle? This was the bane of everyone's childhood. This is like one of the childhood traumas of all time, the rival battle in this route in particular. Level 20. What a leap. But luckily we have John coverage on our side. But they have Confuse Ray, so, you know, that sort of thwarts my plans a little bit. That's why I just tank the attack. To keep tanking everything. I was referring to Minun, by the way, not Spoink. Next up is Torkoal. That's nifty. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're just going to use a yawn, make it all eepy. It's got like a mushroom cloud coming out of its shell. Or maybe it's like one of those fluffy hats. Burger King can't be switched out. What do you mean it can't be switched out? What did I overlook? We're just gonna have to resort to bulk ups. Oh, right, the fire spin. And last up, the honorary Grovyle. John coverage. Never mind. Yeah, just keep hitting me with all of your cheeky leaves. But not so hard, dude. We're gonna use confusion. We're going to pray. Wait, I have an idea. Thunder Wave. Why do you have to be faster? It'd be super funny if you just had like wing attack or something. You're using false swipe. Why? You're just tormenting me at this point, May. What the heck? It's just a full-on battle of attrition. I'm sucking, and she is swiping. Come on. There we go, Olive. You're just like the goated team member. I'm just so excited for when you become a Breloom. Here people call me the Rock Smash guy, but I find that sort of degrading. I think I deserve a bit more respect, like maybe the Rock Smash dude, am I right? And this is how you get HM06. We asked Matthew, what's a Pokemon mean to you? Shredded! No, honestly, it could have been so much funnier. You may call me Rydell. I'm the owner of the cycle shop. Did you come from far away? No. Is that right? I guess you have no need for any of my bikes. No, I definitely came from far away. Forgot to tell you there are two kinds of bikes. There's the Mach bike, and then there's the Acro bike. Mach bike is pretty much for fastness, and then Acro is just like, you can just lift it up slightly and bounce. We're gonna go for the Mach bike for now. Here we have the Casino of Mauville City. Look at this, they got the slot machines, they got other poker games. Hey kid, if you want to play, you need a coin case. I think the young lady next door had one. If I had a bike, it'd be easy to cycle Slateport for some shopping. I'd be able to buy Harbor Mill at the Pokemon Mart in Slateport. So do we actually have to buy it? I think we do. I will not be deprived of my right to gamble. Number of collisions, 16 times. Total time, 1 minute plus. My word, your cycling skills border on terrifying. But certainly you need more practice. I was fighting the other trainers. I gotta get stupid mail for a stupid person who I have no ties with whatsoever. Oh, you have Harvard Mill. You traded for a coin case. We could finally gamble. Give me 500 coins. To spend most of my money. I want to spend even more. You can never gamble in a Pokemon game ever again after this one. Or was it like after Platinum or something? We're going all in. All in on the slots. No holds barred. Well, we'll get there. We're gonna get there. It's gonna take some time though. I'll vote for Makuhita. This is like actual It's like an actual game from a casino. We won! We won! We scored! You know what? I'm feeling even ballsier. Purple Makuhita. Nothing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Uncle, please. I want to challenge the gym and see how much better I've become. Now, hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you've grown quite a lot stronger. But don't you think you're pushing it to suddenly challenge a gym? If I combine forces with Ralts, we can beat anyone. Speaking of whom... My dad loves me more than you! I'm the daycare man. I help take care of the precious Pokemon of trainers. You'd like me to raise your Pokemon, have a word with my wife. So this is the Pokemon Daycare Center where you can get your Pokemon to copulate. We're not gonna do that though. Oh, hello, Matthew. I just wanted to tell you that my uncle bought me a Pokénav. I had to browse through government files to find your phone number. Now we can contact each other anytime. Man, your dad is so cool, Matt. He's got, like, Pokemon, and he treats me like a king. Oh, he says, like, a lot of ridiculously crazy things behind your back. I mean, wow. But he said most of it was true. That you were a weakling. Is it true you had to be put into a moving truck? Wow. Talk about a stupid joke. And you're the punchline. Watson, the gym leader, uses electric Pokemon. Ground types are your best bet to beat him, but be careful. Watson's very mindful of his weakness. Rumor that he even bred a Pokemon to learn a magic grass move. I've given up on my plans to convert the city I have. And so I put my time into making door traps in my gym. I just want to make people suffer for taking away all the progress I've made over the years. And you shall start with... Okay, so he's got 4 Pokemon. He's beginning with a Chinchou. That's interesting. We are going to do the obvious thing and utilize a Pokemon with a type advantage. We are going to use Poison Powder. Oh, okay, you think you're so cheeky. You think you're hot shit. Well, guess what? You're poisoned. Your life is slowly depleting from your body. And of course, you have to know Icy Wind, too. Watson has recognized all of his flaws and weaknesses and decided, hey, let's up the ante considerably for the opponent. Next thing you tell me is just gonna suddenly have a Dark-type move. No, it doesn't need a Dark-type move. I've already lost. And next up, Manectric. You just immediately bring it in the Manectric. You are clinically insane. You have a deep-rooted psychological problem. I'm just trying to account for the fact that one of his Pokemon will have Magical Leaf. It's conjecture, but it might be the Manectric. But I'm also 20% certain that I'm an idiot. It's getting disastrous. So we're just gonna send in Andy, RB. I don't know why I called him Andy. We're just gonna Mudshot. That's why just use a Howl, up your attack power, while I dwindle your HP into dust. Oh boy, that's so nice to see. His speed went down too. One last Mudshot should finish it off. Next up, Plusle. Another unconventional choice, but a welcome one. And these little freaks of nature are fast. Oh, there's the Magical Leaf. Was waiting for that. But in order to guarantee that we're faster, we're gonna have to proc a Paralysis. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm feeling like raising the stakes. Yeah, just keep using Magical Leaf. I want you to do something stupid. Matthew McBacon said to himself. Mudshot and hope that it gets one-shotted. It probably will. And it did. Last up, Magneton. This one shouldn't be an issue, but then it turns out everyone on his team knows Magical Leaf. Never mind. Hey there, you two. I'm just gonna break these. I hope you don't mind. No, what have you done? You have unleashed the demons! To show how much I appreciate you, I'd like you to have this TM. And I think this is the HM for strength, if I remember correctly. We can push boulders now! You are about to witness something truly phenomenal. We got him. We got Breloom. We did it! Yes! We finally have one of the top 5 Pokemon. Mach Punch. Forget about Stun Spore. It's about relentless aggression from here on out. Did you describe your feelings about our battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Go.
Useless.
That's the perfect clincher.
You do not understand. I will trample the weak beneath my feet.
So an interesting mechanic about the Gen 3 games, I guess you could also refer to the remakes too, is that you can actually have your own secret bases, but you gotta teach your Pokemon a specific TM, which is secret power. I have 2 of them for some reason. And look at that, a thick vine drop down. Want to make this your secret base? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I bought myself a laptop. This is my secret computer room. You can't come in here.
Take a look at this right here. I got a little Mudkip doll right over here.
I can't place it there. What do you mean? I'm not allowed to place the Mudkip doll anywhere. That's a scam. This is all a scam. Today we turned our lens on the trainer Matthew. I lost confidence in myself as a result of our encounter. I broke this person. It's fun walking through the volcano's ashes on the ground and grass. You can see where you walked. It's really neat. It's the most innovative feature in this entire franchise. It's all downhill from here. Ah, Sneasel. Yeah, you're in this game too. I think it's a really nice inclusion. There wasn't really a lot of ice-type variety in the original version. It's just nice to see them here. Oh, your name's Matthew. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. Not even once. Oh, okay, fine. I'll do it just this once because I feel a little bad. Look at that. We got like 14 boxes.
It calls to me, the living Dex. It must be cited. This crippling addiction.
But not today. Not in this lifetime.
But this meteorite, that thing in Mount Chimney will...
Here's Team Aqua. They're just rolling in. We've got the meteorite, so off the Mount Chimney we go. Be seeing you, Team Aqua dingbats. So your name is Matthew. Why would I just give my name to you? I just decided to take out my wallet and show him my ID. You even decided to give him my credit card, for crying out loud. Team Magma, they're misguided, believing they can free the ancient force that once saved us, convinced it'll bring good again. Our savior, the protector from the droughts, must be the one to awaken. It's the only way to stop this drought and bring peace. I'm Cosmo, I'm a professor. Team Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls, but they tricked me. They even took my meteorite away. I just decided to bring it with me. I left it in my pocket. I don't know what to do. Could you walk me back to my lab in Fall Arbor Town?
No.
Because there's one final Pokemon we need for the team. In Pokemon Emerald Legacy, there is a 4% chance that you can get a certain Pokemon early. You can't normally get this Pokemon until you've obtained Waterfall and go up to the upper areas of this place. But here, you can get him super sooner. And I'll show you. I just have to like fiddle with the space-time continuum for a second, but he'll pop up eventually. Ah, there you are! It wouldn't be a Legacy playthrough without a pseudo-legendary. We're calling it Applebee's. We had Toot the Tyranitar in Crystal Legacy. We gotta have the pseudo-legendary have a very, very silly, harmless nickname. Alright, viewers, really quickly, I just need to pass some gas. Oh my god, it picked up on the mic! Earlier on, this place was blocked off by Team Magma Grunts, but now we actually have access to this place. This is just such a nostalgic thing for me. It's like a core memory just got opened up.
It reminds me of the time when I went to a Chinese buffet. I got Chinese food and I was playing the game, and I was at that point when I was eating the Chinese food. It was great.
There's currently a philosophical battle happening right there. The two Poochyena are kissing. They're trying to inject the stolen meteorite's power into the volcano. Doing something like that will cause the volcano's eruption. Genocide is actually pretty great. That's like Maxie's go-to quote. I've heard Archie bemoaning a child interfering in his affairs. That must be you. Long ago, the world was on the brink, nearly swept away by relentless floods. But then came an ancient force, one that quelled the raging seas and dried the great floods, allowing the land to emerge once more. A savior that provided the foundation upon which life could flourish. It is our duty to free it, to let it bring balance once more to those suffering. But that fool Archie, He wants to unleash a power that will drown everything. You ever heard of self-awareness? You have an abundant lack of it. There's no need for you to learn that much, but no matter, you meddled in something far beyond you. Now I'll show you the consequences. And the leader's starting off with a Mighty Anna. Interesting. Yeah, you know, Mighty Anna. Yeah, okay. We're gonna start off by thunder waving it, and now the next step is switching into Burger King, and we're gonna bulk up, and then we're just gonna brutally assault it with a couple of rock smashes. I'm good at playing Pokemon games. No, it's fine. You have like a little sand in your eyes. Just lock in. I told you to lock in. There you go. Lock in. Do I have to release you into the wild? I'm not leaving you in the box. There we go. A little bit of emotional blackmail, and we got it. Next up is a Golbat, and now we are going to pivot back to Sonic. I think it's a good idea to just spam it relentlessly with the move it's absolutely weak to. And you gotta use a Confuse Ray. Awesome, awesome. You see, I actually have a contingency. It all hangs in the balance, Femboy Hooter. Go after the bat. Kill the Batman. A Nuzleaf. It's an unconventional choice. Though, to be fair, Nuzleaf is a grass type, a plant. Plants come from the ground, and they're like super obsessed about ground. I'm making the connection here. And then there's this big chunky boy. Alright, so Thunder Wave isn't gonna cut it because Camerups are part ground type. So we're going in with the Poison Powder. And we're going to kill this thing brutally and slowly. It's what a dramatic irony. If I remember correctly from the showcase video, I think this thing knows Solar Beam, but it probably also knows Sunny Day. So we can't have it proc either. We gotta keep spamming it relentlessly with bubbles. It's the only option. Yep, yeah, it worked. Got a magnitude 10, but that's really not gonna change your future. With your help, we thwarted Team Magma's destructive plan, but you, whose side are you on? I'm on nobody's side. The only side I'm taking is my own self-interests.
Wait there, you want some lava cookies? It's just $200.
This place was attacked earlier. Yeah, I'll take one. I have here an egg. I'd hope to hatch it by covering it in hot sand by the hot springs, but that doesn't seem to be enough. So here you go, random trainer. Just here, take my egg. I don't know what to do with it. I bought too many at the store. I don't need this much protein in my diet. I'm a 70-year-old woman. I can only eat oatmeal. What will it hatch into, I wonder? I mean, I know the answer. I just want to see if you do. Well, we'll hatch it eventually, or never. Lava Ridge's gym leader Flannery uses fire-type Pokemon. Weak to rocks, water, and ground, the real threat of this fight is her ability to utilize the sun. Also, there's a slug and a bird so hot, water doesn't even seem to bother it. Oh, by the way, they buffed Bacargo in this. They gave it a new ability that just makes it absolutely broken, and we're gonna be seeing that today. Welcome. No, wait. Puny Trainer, how good to see you've made it here. I've been entrusted with it. No, wait. I think she's kind of new here. The skills inherited from my grandfather, I shall demonstrate the hot moves we have honed on this land. You're gonna get third-degree burns. You're gonna get a lot of them. All over the place. Wow, whoa, that's... You see that right there? It's all blistery now. Ah, that seems so bad. And of course, like, the Vulpix immediately uses Sunny Day, which is very bad. That's gonna strengthen fire-type moves, but it's also gonna weaken our water-type moves. We might be in a zero-sums game here, viewer. We definitely lost. We have Mudshot. They have Overheat, but we should be fine. And if not, we also have Rock Tomb, which is another weakness of fire types. I should have used Rock Tomb. We really need to have Arby's survive this fight. And the Arby's is like the one place you go to and there's like no other restaurant chains around. They closed down the McDonald's across the street, so Arby's it is. And there's the Magmar, by the way. The Macargo, I mean. Really quickly. See that? You see that? That's not gonna do anything to it. Up, and there goes Arby. I threw the match. There's no more restaurant chains in the neighborhood. Oh god, there's only local businesses. It's gonna be such a bold move setting in a grass type, but we got a Mach Punch. Punch it as hard as you can. It doesn't have flame body. Keep punching it repeatedly. We're gonna have to restart the match, aren't we? All right, now we're gonna play this smartly. Mudshot. No, you're not supposed to do that. It just upped its special defense. Don't worry, we have a backup plan. Rock tombs. Nothing but rock tombs. It still doesn't matter. Still though, Mudshot did a very good job, especially with the light screen taken into account. Of course. Another camera up. I have to deal with so many of these. Bubble beam. Oh, right. Yeah, you're just insurmountably tanky. We'll have to adhere to the same strategy as last time and poison it. Yeah, Olive is going bye-bye. I'm gonna miss you, Olive. Look, this time I say we just rely on femboy hooters. This time, for real, I am absolutely putting all my eggs into one basket. Psybeam it without relent. Do not compromise. Do not falter. Survive the magnitude 6. Well, you held on. You are a champion. You are employee of the month. And last but not least is the Torkoal. Oh no, that's the ace Pokemon. We don't have a choice. Flash it. Oh no, it has white smoke! Thunder Wave! Thunder Wave it! It's Sunny Days back up. Our only option is to just attack it Encore. We have to use Encore. Then we attack it relentlessly. Now we can only use that one move for a couple turns. It buys us time. Do you see this shit? Oh, okay, so you're using Attract. It's very surprising how seductive you are. I don't know, I think the vaping is a little too much for me, to tell you the truth. Do we have any women Pokemon? No, the only girl is Olive. Don't worry, we have our pseudo-legendary with us as a last resort. All right, Applebee. It's up to you. I know you're new to the team, but I believe in you. Bite the turtle. Just chomp on its neck. There you go, buddy. While I visited the hot springs, you got the Lava Ridge Gym Badge. You must have collected good Pokemon. I'm so envious of you. I wish I had a Bagon. Guess it would be okay for you to have this. Here, have a pair of goggles. Now go die in a desert. And right away, we have a tall, ominous tower. Let's go inside. I hope we didn't activate the Pharaoh's Curse. Oh, we definitely did something like that. Oh, great. My favorite gimmick. Platforming in an RPG game. That's gonna be disruptive. All right, there we go. There we go. That was the first of many trials. No, wait, that was the only trial. We made it to the top. So right over here, there are 2 fossils we can collect. We've got the root fossil, and then we have the claw fossil. So in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, the fossils were just randomly at the corner of the desert. And if you chose one, the other one would be permanently destroyed, and you would have no chance of obtaining it unless if you traded it from the other version. But in Pokemon Emerald, you can get both fossils. Let's just get Lileep. And the tower just completely collapses. Yeah, you can never go back there.
And it dissolves forever within the sands of time.
Having a picnic in the desert. You could always find a trainer so I can enjoy a battle here too. No, the sandwiches! Sandwiches got sand on them! No, wait a minute. Sandwich. Ah? Oh, for f***'s sake. Stop using Sand Attack. Nope, you just gotta keep spamming it. I'm flipping off my screen right now. Like, I swear, like, the sand animation really is kind of getting on my nerves! Oh no, not fucking again. No more. Please. Fucking no more. I'm just, like, spamming through the whole fucking fight. I don't care. If there's one more sand slash... You know, this place looks very important, but you know what? It's completely irrelevant. I'm just too mad. TM06 Toxic. Poisons the foe with a toxin that gradually worsens. Yeah, that's a viable option. We could teach it to Sonic, I think. Can we? Oh my god, we can. Matthew, I've been training hard, and I think I'm ready for another battle. Okay, you know what? Sure. Anything to take the edge off. And I do think this battle is unique to Emerald Legacy, because they wanted to improve on the plot. Must be surreal to have made it here. As you know, your dad uses normal type Pokemon. They might not be super effective matchups, but they're still super. Here's the gimmick. There are multiple rooms. You have to go into those rooms, and we're fighting all the trainers here, yes. Let's just skip past the formalities. I'm being sweeped. No! No, you can't use that. You know what? I'm going full pragmatist mode. I'm redoing the fight. Oh no! I forgot to save! I'm not fighting that Sand Slash again. No. Okay, it's time. We're gonna teach mine in Toxic. I just think it's funny as hell that we can do this. We're gonna replace Encore with Toxic. It's such a good move. So you did get 4 gym badges. Fine, as promised, we will have a Pokemon battle. So if I lose, can I technically call CPS? Alright, so he's starting off with the Vigoroth. Right away, he is like gonna have way higher leveled Pokemon than me. We're gonna begin by playing it a bit safe. We are going to poison. And then we're just gonna keep spamming Mach Punches, and I'm just gonna pray he doesn't randomly decide to switch over to the Girafarig that he allegedly has. Oh, okay, use Encore then. Great move. Such a strategic thing you're doing. He's definitely not, like, planning to switch into the alleged Girafarig or anything. You biscuit, but it's fine. Because if there's anything I do have beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's coverage! It's also faster, so I'm... No, wait, no, we're good. But it might not get one-shotted. Nope. Isn't it great how it knows electric type moves? Speaking of that, it's gonna be risky, but we're gonna have to use a Thunder Wave. Tank the Psy Beam. Actually, no, you'll be able to tank it just fine. You're just a trooper. And we had to do the strategic thing and sack Appleby. I'm sorry, Appleby. It's just that you're just a bad Pokemon. I just, there's no other way I can explain it. You're just fodder. In another life, you would have been different. Of course, you decide to tank the Mach Punch. No! I didn't mean to use Mach Punch. I was supposed to use Cut. We lost the fight. The match has been thrown. We're gonna use Bide this time. Oh, it's using Belly Drum. It's maxing out its attack at the cost of its health, but there's a reason for it. And of course, he's whipping out a berry. Okay, yeah, just keep using Facade. Once, and only once. Alt F4. we need Breloom to survive. This time we're using Cut. We're not making any more mistakes. That was a mistake. Oh, okay, no, it wasn't a mistake. Good RNG. Thank you, RNG gods. The Linoon is gonna be absolute trouble. Like, that reality hasn't changed, so we're gonna use a Poison Powder. No. We're gonna have to sack somebody. We're gonna have to get mine in to, like, paralyze it or Toxic Stall it. Okay, just dig yourself a hole then. I don't care. My dad rather stay at home and spend time with his boy. This fight is asinine. What the f is this game? Lock Punch. Priority move. Okay, the Linoon's down. We're in a good place. For now. It's immediately being ripped away from us. I'm gonna counter. That doesn't even fucking work. Oh, oh no. Oh, that wasn't good. I could have toxic stalled, but the game is like, no, we want you to lose today. Oh. This fight is fucking hard, man. So it's gonna immediately use belly drum, but we're gonna Mach Punch and see what happens. Okay, yep, that's the smart play. We need to activate Toxic. Or at least paralyze it. I imagine that Olive is gonna be able to outspeed it because we could use Mach Punch. Burger King, you gotta make the Whoppers and wear the paper hats and ask him if he wants apple fries with that. Or an apple pie, I mean. All right, so he's loafing around, but we have to make sure that slacking just finishes him off. We were making the sacrificial play. All right, Toxic. And now we're putting all of our eggs into one basket. Next step, we have to stall it as long as we can. It's the only real way we can beat the slacking. Because of that, and exclusively that. That's going to be hugely problematic. We'll use a Psy Beam. Whittle its health down as much as possible. Okay. Final step. Churwant should activate. Of course you were going to have a berry. Oh, of course it was going to increase your speed. Of course the Toxic was eventually going to take its toll on you. Our Wally's become very healthy since he went to Verdanturf Town. We owe it all to you. This isn't a bribe or anything, but I'd really like you to have this. Just let my son win at least one battle, and I'll let you surf. I'll let you surf and turf. The blue sky, the vast sea, it's so peaceful. I've just been stranded out here for days. No! Oh, what? We could just bolt through the water. What the heck? Another one of these islands. That's so peculiar. Where have we seen this formation before? There's just like a random child in here. Shouldn't they be with their parents right now? Shouldn't they be like, you know, doing their homework? I got some harbor mail. Someone just decided to leave a random envelope on the ship back in like the 1950s. What are you, a loser? You should have brought the letter with you when you evacuated. Found a storage key. I'm investigating the ship on behalf of Captain Stern. He also asked me to find a scanner, but I haven't had any success. Let's put that brain of mine to use. My theory... Did we just open this door? Well, what's this gonna take us to? Oh, Ice Beam. Yeah, sorry. No scanner in this room. Everybody, sit down on your seats. Get out your chicken wings. We're having a meal at Femboy Hooters, everyone. Because we now have Gardevoir. And take a look at that special attack, 97. We're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Now Applebee's evolving too. Hey, say, after we get some chicken wings at Femboy Hooters, you want to go to like Applebee's? Get even more chicken wings? We can get boneless wings. Well, you want to get like a house salad with breadsticks. Oh, wait, that's Olive Garden. No, that's every restaurant. Every restaurant has breadsticks. I haven't been to an Applebee's in so long. Wait, we gotta see if the trick house is updated. I see the next gimmick is just a regular run-of-the-mill maze. It's very nice. Very cool indeed. Oh, wow. Ah, that's kind of sad. We were definitely supposed to come here earlier, but now we're just gonna trample through the entire challenge. Trickmaster is smart. Oh, look at me. I have a diploma that I printed out. Just a timer ball. Really. Only one. This time he just gave me a rock. Oh, nope, he was just hiding outside the entire time. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3 places. So we gotta do like 3 more. Smoke Ball. Mauville City has an underground sector called New Mauville. Matthew, I'd like you to go there and switch off the generator. Just take this key. I fully entrust you. Why don't you spam it with magical leaves? I wish I had that on my Gardevoir. The door is locked. You use the basement key. We're about to see some things you're not supposed to. New Mauville. That's right. The brand new Mauville that was going to replace the old city is just hallways, liminal spaces, the perpetual uncertainty that an eldritch entity will be at the other end of the hall, and cardboard boxes. Oh, and here's the generator, by the way. That's a thunderstone. Matthew stepped on the switch. And it stopped. It's just real convenient how you have to like activate it by just pressing a button with your foot. Oh, Sedinja. This is a very interesting encounter because Sedinjas, let's just say that if you don't have a Pokemon that has a type advantage over it, it's called Wonder Guard. Just bite it. Sedinjas only have 1 HP, a perfectly balanced Pokemon, S tier all the way. Useless. Remember? That's the quote you gave us as the battle clincher last time. Do you want to be interviewed again? Oh, yes, please. Absolutely. Boring. You're just so boring. You're just the most mid trainers I've had the displeasure of interacting with ever. So I may as well talk about something that happens in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. If you're playing the remakes of this game, well, specifically of the original Ruby and Sapphire, this is the point where you get access to Latios or Latias, depending on the version you're playing. And it has a mega evolutionary form, and it just like completely and utterly just destroys any semblance of difficulty that the game has if you decide to use it. Yeah, just like in the remake, Steven just hops down from a ledge and like sprains his ankle. There's like a whole 30-hour subplot about his recovery. It would be nice if we were to meet again somewhere. So you and he would wind up going to the hidden island where Team Magma or Team Aqua were just harassing the respective Lati. And then you would just wind up earning the respect of them, and then you could just use them on your team anytime. I'm never going to show this, but this is where you get Feebas, but the way you had to get him was actually just absurdly ridiculous. So it would change every single day, I think, but there would be like 8 tiles where Feebas could actually appear throughout this entire route. And thank God we have like Pokemon Black and White where you actually have a chance to get a Feebas guaranteed in the post game. Because there's no way I'd be patient enough to like actually try it. There's just a bunch of Wingull everywhere. No, don't touch my stuff. Oh, it looks like Team Aqua is just, you know, they're just standing in front of a bridge for no reason. Hey, you, please don't go near the Weather Institute. Oh, is this the Weather Institute right over here? Oh, you see that? You see what I'm doing? Oh, I'm going in. I'm going in. You gonna stop me? No, I don't think they're gonna stop me at all. You're going to meddle in Team Aqua's affairs. You're either absolutely fearless, simply ignorant, or both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I just have more aura than you. That's it. I don't even know what that means. We have a situation here. A Team Magma mob just passed the Weather Institute. They appear to be headed for Mount Pyre. Thanks to you, we're safe. Might be an odd way of thanking you, but take this Pokemon. Yeah, we just get a free cast form. What makes cast form interesting, though, is, well, I'm gonna read the dialogue, and that's gonna explain everything. That Pokemon changed its shape according to the weather conditions. So I think its typing changes as well. For example, if it's in a sandstorm, it becomes part ground type or something. Actually, no, I don't think that's actually one of its forms. How much stronger have you gotten? Let me check for you. So the Weather Institute was recently attacked by Team Aqua, and I just decided, yeah, I'm just gonna raid the building. So you evolved your Spoink. It's just a shame that you have the type advantage, John coverage. Oh, okay, yeah, fine. You win this time. Now, this is definitely a new inclusion on May's team as well. She did not have a Kecleon in the original. Yep, there's the Grovyle. The Grovyle that gave me so much grief. No, don't use growth. Don't increase your stats. Can you just, for like one day in your life, do something right, Appleby? Oh, okay, you got the burn, so you are definitely compensating. All right, I almost forgot. I have a present for you. Here, just have the HM for fly. Okay, Appleby, grow a pair of wings. Right now. Anyways, yeah, this is for Tree City. It's probably one of the more unique areas in the game. Oh, yeah, you can just buy stuff for your secret base. You know, the same secret bases that don't allow you to place dolls on the ground wherever you want. I'll buy a chair. But that's it. That's the only purchase I'm making. I don't even know if secret bases are going to be relevant to this playthrough anymore after this moment. Do you want to be interviewed yet again? go home. Just go home. Go, just get out of here. That's the perfect clincher. They just have no self-awareness at all. I'm telling them to just leave me alone, and they won't. There's something here that you can't see, right? Now, if I were to use this device on the invisible obstacle... No, rather than describing it, I should just show you. And we gotta deal with a wild Kecleon this time. I can just run away from it. and it counts! I didn't even mean to hit that! Ortree's gym leader Winona is a master of flying-type Pokemon. Every member of her team is a different secondary type. Her grass-type flyer seems to resist the cold and heat better than you might expect. It's got the big stomach ability. I'm Winona. I am the leader of the Fortree Pokemon Gym. I've become one with the bird Pokemon and have soared the skies. When is the elegant choreography of bird Pokemon, and she just starts doing like flying trapeze stunts, and then she just like gets out her elbow and just pile drives me, hits me right in the head. She's got a Tropius. I've got a water ground type. So what am I to do about this situation? Oh, right, it's big stomach, but it was worth a try. This thing is pretty bulky, so we're gonna start out with something a little bold. We're gonna toxic stall it, unless if she's smart enough to switch out to someone else. I don't think that's part of the plan. Oh, that is part of the plan, though. She accounted for everything, but I also accounted for the fact that Sonic is fully capable of tanking an entire earthquake. Mine is ridiculously bulky. In Emerald Legacy. So who really is the thick one here? Okay, to survive this earthquake. You are not anywhere near as thick as any of my team members. We're just gonna immediately use Facade with Appleby. We're not even gonna try to use Focus Energy. One last Facade should do it. There we go. She has like 4 more Pokemon. It's really upsetting that you decided to have an Ice Beam attack. Paralyze it. Survive the Ice Beam. Okay, that was not part of the plan. You know what was part of the plan? The Alt F4. It's part of a 4D chess strategy that I concocted like 5 seconds ago. Start off with a Calm Mind. Survive the earthquake. You know you want to. Okay, good. Psybeam it. Okay, we got the crit. We can finish this thing off pretty easily. Yeah, of course you're sending in Skarmory of all things. Well, Fanboy Hooters, rest in pieces, because this thing is gonna just actually destroy you. I don't even know if I want to use a Thunder Wave here. Let's just immediately go for the offense, which is good. We're faster. And it's down! The Altaria is here. So, this thing is part Dragon type. This is probably her ace Pokemon. No, it very definitely is. I don't think we need to use a Thunder Wave here. I think the best chance we have of beating it is Toxic Stalling. Survive the earthquake. You have a big enough ass. Yes. But it did take out a considerable amount of your health. That's all we need you to do. No, of course! Of course you have a Lumberry! It was all for nothing! But because it's part Dragon type, it makes it quad weak. So we're gonna use Ice Beam. And you're gonna use Dragon Dance and give me an anxiety attack. Alright, that's over half. Live, survive. Okay, good. And then she's gonna have like 3 Dragonites and a Zapdos. And a Charizard. Next up is Swellow. And the next step is just brute forcing through the rest of the gym. On second thought, I was wrong. Survive the takedown. I don't think Burger King's gonna survive the next attack. Okay, no, never mind. Slash. Boom. Gotta love that crit. And last but not least is... of course.
It is he, the dreaded Peeper.
This thing might have Ice Beam if I remember correctly. Okay, Applebee, I'm gonna need you to really come in clutch here. Olive, cause as much damage as you possibly can to this thing. Let's just keep punching it a few times. Oh, we're... I cannot see myself winning. You're the best chance we have. Okay, you're faster. Good. Oh my god! She is so thick. Minun has to survive. There's no choice. This time, I'm gonna proc the paralysis on the Altaria. We need to have a different result. Okay, you know what? I always keep forgetting about your Lumberry. So I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, just keep doing your dragon dances. The RNG gods will flip a coin, and I will be the side that wins. See? They favor me now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use takedown next. Uh-oh. Stinky. This time we are doing so much better compared to the previous 2 attempts. We are in complete control of the situation because I altered the game's metadata so that all odds would be 100% in my favor. Arby's evolving next. Take a look at this boy.
We've got the meats! Look at those cutlets of beef called forearms!
Now we just gotta evolve these 2. Wait, I think Burger King is on the verge of evolving too. But unlike with Swampert, it's gonna be a tragedy. One that we just have to get over with. He's just a stressed out middle-aged man now who doesn't want to get off the couch. Also, yes, it is the same pattern we saw like 2 other times. Don't acknowledge it anymore. 131 attack power on Burger King. Maybe it was worth the investment. This slacking is lazy on purpose. If they decided to stand up, it would be the end of the world as we knew it. This is the reception counter for Pokemon contest. Oh, it appears you don't have a Pokeblock case yet. In that case, we need to provide you with this. You're also going to need a Pokeblock case if you want to go to the Safari Zone as well. I love making Pokeblocks. I always have some berries with me. If you'd like, we could use some Pokeblocks together using the berry blender. So this is another feature that's part of the 3rd gen games. We may as well just hang out with the Boomer. Please select a berry from your bag to put in the blender. I have a lot of Aspear berries. So here you go. I'm assuming that this is going to be a quick time event. Yep. Gotta time it with the utmost precision. We're doing it. We are absolutely clobbering this minigame. Alright, I think we got it. I think we got it. I didn't know this was a competition. Yellow Pokeblock was made. The level is 12 and the feel is 23. I don't understand what any of this jargon is. Which rank would you like to enter? We'll just immediately go into Master Rank. Beauty Contest. And, of course, we need to have a Gardevoir. Your Pokemon is not qualified to compete at this rank yet? This is discrimination. Well, fine. We'll just do normal rank. We'll keep it modest. Flash. We have to use Flash the entire time. It's like I was told this didn't go over well here. Nobody was happy about this. All right, here we go. Use Flash. Tried to dazzle the others, but it messed up. No. What are you doing, Femboy Hooters? No, wait, people love you now. It looks like we gotta deal with Batro, our worst enemy. Okay, we gotta use Charm next. Startles Pokemon that made a same type appeal. Yeah, mean look. Great idea. You know, the appeal tried to unnerve the Pokemon. Femboy Hooters is now nervous. Great. They're trying to screw us. No, why did you falter? I hate this. No, I lost a heart. Honestly, just use Calm Mind. Just collect yourself. I'm not throwing this on purpose or anything. Oh, but I think the judge liked it. No, you were too intelligent. What? Why is my heart black now? What? No! Wait, please, just... I will do anything. How much money do you want? Oh no. The gauge didn't even get filled at our end. It got slightly... Oh, what? No! No! We couldn't even beat a slack off! Let's go to the Safari Zone. I gotta get an HM slave. Welcome to the Safari Zone. All you can catch for $500. That's cool, man. I only came here for one. By the way, I'm pretty sure you have limited steps in this place, unless if they remove that from the legacy games. It would be pretty funny if they did. If not, then security is gonna have to drag me out. No, no, Smith! Smith! Yeah, that's right. This thing is gonna carry my luggage. Please. Honestly, I've been spending more time exploring and observing Pokemon. It's fascinating to see how they behave in different environments. But that's enough about me. I'll battle with you so you can show. Show what? What am I showing? May, you're being very vague and it's confusing me. Sceptile. You fully evolved your Pokemon, you cheeky scrub. Oh, yeah. Faster and quad weak. That's a beautiful combination. If I lose to May, I'm gonna feel so embarrassed. I don't have a choice. We got a Toxic Stall. This is our last resort. Just take out Sonic. I'm giving you permission to take out Sonic. You can do it. I don't have any Olive Gardens behind my back right now that I'm intending to use against you. I'm gonna throw a breadstick at you.
Now perish.
No, I wasn't talking about you! Did you come to pay your respect to the spirits of departed Pokemon? Amazing! Another place filled with the dead! I gotta see if... Oh, there's a hidden item right here by the grave. This game highly encourages immoral behavior. Wow, are they just everywhere? This was the Ultra Ball that my pet Scipio was in. And of course, Team Magma and Aqua are duking it out again. Their Puchianos are continuing to make love. I think the plotline happening in Mount Pyre was actually changed. I don't entirely remember like battling both factions. Your pursuit of Kyogre will only bring devastation. With the red orb in my possession, Groudon will awaken and bring true balance. Think of the farmland we could reclaim. Think about all that corn! You like corn, Archie? We can have more corn! Oh, shut the f*** up, Maxie! I want whole cities to be drowned out so that the little Chinchus can come out and have a good time! Kyogre is the key to healing this world. The blue orb will awaken it, and the droughts will end. Water will revive barren lands, quenching the thirst of countless lives. But most of it would be salt water. They can drink salt water! I can't afford any delays now. If you're here to interfere, we'll have to deal with you swiftly. Prepare yourself. Oh, okay, so it's just a double battle. Okay, so the Electrode, I'm going to beat the shit out of it. And Sonic is just going to electrocute the Wailord. Oh, yeah, of course, you're setting up a rain dance. Electrode is now the priority target. We must eliminate him. Or we could just eliminate all the water Pokemon. The Wailord went to sleep. They kind of just lost trail of what was going on.
Grobit! It is Grobit!
Wait a minute. No. That's Batro! They're back! He's joined Team Aqua just to get to me, that irredeemable monster. They're going right into the sky. Oh no, they maxed out the coolness competition. He ate the correct kind of squares. No, don't take out Sonic, please. No, Sonic. Don't worry, he's been avenged. That's a Sharpedo. Please stop biting Olive. She is not representative of the breadstick. She is representative of the entire franchise. We gotta Mach Punch the Sharpedo. We can't take any chances. This thing's ridiculously fast. Okay, and we one-tapped it. But Olive was sacrificed in the process. Team Magma's Maxie got ahead of us, but we also got what we wanted. The blue orb preserved in Mount Pyre. I, Archie, now have it in my possession. Oh yes, it was a Team Magma who left first? Well, in their haste, they left this behind. I can't imagine what exactly it could be. I'd like you to have it. It's a Magma emblem. Oh, this boulder is shaking in response to the Magma emblem. It just literally opens a gaping hole in the mountain. Going in. Here's a bit of trivia surrounding Team Magma's hideout. This place is exclusive entirely to Pokemon Emerald. If you were playing Pokemon Ruby, then Team Aqua's hideout would be Team Magma's hideout. This current location we're in does not exist in that other version. You made it this far, so I'll tell you. That's right, up ahead, Groudon is sleeping. Maxie went to Groudon just seconds ago. It's going to awaken really, really soon. No, right, all right, yep. Batro is back. From this point on, every Crobat is Batro. They're just really committed to the grind of making me suffer. Awaken, Groudon, and reveal to me the full extent of the strike that saved our ancestors. Oh, good job. You just brought back a legend. By the way, in Pokemon Emerald, the original version of this, Team Aqua and Team Magma had the wrong orb. So Team Magma had the blue one, Team Aqua had the red one. And when that happened, I don't know, Groudon kind of just disappeared from the plot for a little bit, but he came back eventually. Oh, okay, this time you have a Houndoom. That's good. It's a lot more befitting for you. Yep, you're using Sunny Day. Luckily, I did think 2 steps ahead and I used Mudshot instead. I'm so smart. That's Batro again. He's just here. He's getting ready to throw hands or throw wings, and he knows Giga Drain. He just has all the TMs with him at his disposal. Okay, Batro is canonically dead from here on out. All the Crobats are different. And there's his Camerupt. And we're going to unleash Toxic on it. That's the only thing that Sonic is capable of doing. Alright, so the Sunlight faded. That's a good sign. So now we can just use Surf with Reckless Abandon. And it's Quad Weak, so we completely obliterated it. And there's the Shiftry. We have a John coverage move, and so does he. It was all part of an elaborate gambit, you see. I thought 40 million steps ahead. I am ahead of you on the playing field. Brick Break. Yeah, you think a Sunny Day is gonna help you. Brick Break is just gonna one-tap you completely. Yeah. An Aggron. Now this is interesting, because you are also Quad Weak. But can we one-shot it, though, is the real question. Yes. The answer is always yes. Groudon has awakened to bring an end to the flooding. I will restore balance. But Archie must not awaken the other. That would bring forth a cataclysm. We made a huge discovery at our last seafloor exploration. We found an underwater cavern on Route 128. We think it's the habitat of a Pokemon that's said to have been long extinct. It's definitely not a Kyogre. Foo, Captain Sturt, I presume. We of Team Aqua will assume control of your submarine. Oh, not you again. You're tenacious to track us here, that much I will give you. But now no one can stop us. No one! Or will you follow us back to our hideout in Lily Cove City? Oh, shoot. Here we are. Home place of the dumbest organization in the world. I mean, Team Magma is also very dumb. I'm just the biggest fence sitter when it comes to the debate between these two groups. They have all of Hoenn divided. They fail to understand the nuance from both sides. Can't you see that we need both land and water? Wow, I just solved the entire crisis. Got here already, did you? We underestimated you. But this is it. While I was toying with you, our boss got through his preparations. Oh no, we were too late. That is so devastating. So I guess I'll just head out now. So earlier this place was blocked off by a bunch of Whalmers, I would assume. And now this place is being swarmed by tentacles. Hunter's house. Just out in the middle of the ocean, there's just a guy named Hunter. I'm the awesome dude who makes deep sea dives to gather treasure resting at the bottom. Oh hey, that's a shard, I'm looking for those. Oh, I think this is the guy who gives you evolutionary stones in exchange for your shards. We have yet to explore the whole ocean. And we're at Moss Deep. That was fast. Hi, welcome. Are you here? Oh, I know what this place is. Yeah, we don't have a wireless adapter connected, obviously, because I have it locked away in storage. I am playing this on a legitimate Game Boy Advance, you know. But if you have the wireless adapter, you could do this in Pokemon's Fire Red and Leaf Green too. You would be able to play mini games. I think there's like one with a Doduo that was trying to eat berries or something. Yeah, Dodrio berry picking was the one I was referring to. Matthew, have you read that notice already? Team Magma is coming to seize control of the satellite system here. I don't know what they need it for, but they can't be allowed to interfere. Yeah, Steven is just getting ready for an attack. And here we are at Shoal Cave. Okay, this is actually one of the more interesting locations because depending on the time of day, if your internal clock is working on the cartridge or whatever, this place can actually change appearance. So there's one section that you can't access in certain times of the day because there would be water everywhere and you would have to surf across to different locations. Yep. So if the Shoal Cave is dry, it's the only moment you'll be able to come to this area. Did you miss the ice physics puzzles? Then this is the right place to be. If not, run as fast as you can because there will be pain in your immediate future. Here we go. The prize is a TM I can't even use. Not about the journey, it's about the disappointment at the destination. Bring me 4 each of the shoal salt and shoal shells. I can make you a shell bell. So you gotta have like a lot of materials. Only the RNG gods decide whether or not you get them. The gym leaders here use psychic type Pokemon. You heard that right, you'll be facing 2 trainers in a double battle format today. That's the unique gimmick of Liza and Tate. And you're going to see the existential hellscape firsthand. Okay, that is a dark type Pokemon. You are a contrarian. Were you surprised? Were you surprised? That there are 2 gym leaders? That there are 2 gym leaders? We're twins, we're twins. I feel like I'm reading this wrong. And they have a full team of 6. They're beginning with Claydol and why are they level 44? Why am I always under-leveled for these things? It shouldn't matter, though. So we're going to start off by using the Focus Energy and Applebee to just up their crit chances. And, sure, we can have this entire turn be dedicated to setup. And also Earthquakes that we definitely won't survive. Which is a joke because these are the bulkiest Pokemon I have. Burger King is just gonna slouch around and do nothing. So we're gonna bite the bird. We're just gonna nom on them. Like a chicken dinner. This Applebee dies horrifically because you failed to save him, Burger King. They tore down the building. You basically replaced the business. Okay, Femboy Hooter. Shadow Ball the bird. Feint Attack the Claydol. I know you can one-shot the Claydol. I've seen you do it before. Your power is actually ridiculous. There you go. That's a Metacham. And that's a Calm Mind, which is disconcerting as all hell. We gotta take care of the fighting Pokemon, so we're gonna use a Shadow Ball and hope that the Quick Claw activates. Because Femboy Hooter has a Quick Claw. And it did activate, which is great. What's not great is the crippling reality starting to set in. And the fact that Femboy Hooter is dead. No, never mind. It's fine. Please don't kick Burger King. He had too many Whoppers, like he just completely collapsed. Things could not get any worse than this. Nope, it's gotten so much worse. We are constantly outgunned and outstrategized by literally every single one of our opponents. Remind me next time to battle all the trainers in the ocean before even making an attempt like this. That's a Soul Rock. I think in the original, I'm going to die horribly and alone here. I remember in the original Ruby and Sapphire, or it might have been the original Emerald, I don't fully recall, but Tate and Liza only had the Lunatone and Soul Rock. The Alt and the F4 keys look really, really touchable right now. Can we get out of this unscathed? No, I am pressing those keys. You won't be able to stop me. It's also interesting how you have a Chimecho or Kaimecho. Who cares how it's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Nobody's alive. And we haven't seen the Lunatone yet. Oh, yep. Solar beam. Very nice. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of beating me. This is just a possible future that they see. Yeah, no. No, that earthquake was the catalyst to my decision. We're gonna travel around Hoenn a little more. So the moment everyone is at least, like, up to level 45, then we'll go back to the gym. Because there's no point in fighting the trainers when there's a level cap. You wanna know where what's hidden inside of this giant rock? It's Sootopolis City. It's just been completely encased in stone. There's no proper means for anyone there to escape. They're just trapped there for all eternity. There's another twin battle right. Okay, so this is Pacific Log Town right over here. It's another one of the settlements. The best part is you're not even allowed to run here. Like, all you can do is just walk at a brisk pace. This is kind of an interesting concept. Just living on a bunch of docks. Even, like, where you sleep is a dock. You could put your finger between the gaps, and then, like, a Sharpedo will just chomp on it. Those two NPCs walked in sync right there. I noticed it. Check out this Bagon. It's the Bagon that I caught yesterday to celebrate my birthday. Oh, I can see that you want it. After all, it's priceless. I have a Shelgon. Does it have a better nature? I can go get a Relicanth right now. Mirage Island must become visible and invisible depending on weather conditions that make mirages appear. Here's a fun little thing surrounding the Gen 3 games. I don't know if this is part of the original Ruby and Sapphire, but I know that there's another location that you can go to called Mirage Island. It's just riddled with why nots. Why nots everywhere. I can't see Mirage Island today, so there's an old dude who just, like, scouts it for you. Rematch of the century. These two, we're taking them out, and we're taking them out cleanly, without any casualties on my end. We're gonna begin with a calm mind. You are going to bite the bird. Or you just keep biting everything you see. Survive the earthquake, because I know you can. Yeah, you did a lot better this time. Like, all that level grinding was worth it. All right, Shadow Ball the Claydol. Just keep biting Xatu. You're doing good. You're doing all right. Hold the line. Hold the fort. All right, Claydol's down. The Xatu is now down. The Chimecho is now back into the fold. Shadow Ball the Metachan, because I'm pretty sure fighting types aren't resistant to Ghost. And again, just keep biting. Appleby. Okay, we're just massacring their team now. This is almost jarring compared to our last attempt. There's the Lunatone. That Appleby is now officially gone. It's fine. You did very well. Now we're gonna send in the real MVP, Burger King. Dulls all psychic holds. Why do you think most of them are, like, vegan, or at least they're on diets? We're gonna do it. We're actually going to win. We aren't just on equal footing. We are just turning them into clowns. I'm really giving them the business. And the Solrock is gone. I like how they don't even have separate phones. They just share a singular device. Well, it looks like Team Magma is getting ready for an assault. Don't worry, we have Steven to keep everyone safe. By the way, I'm certain that this plotline is absolutely exclusive to Emerald. In Ruby and Sapphire, you would just get Dive and you would just head straight to Sootopolis or wherever. You're going to meddle in Team Magma's affairs. You're either absolutely fearless, simply ignorant, or both. You're so cute. You're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. Wait a minute. Wasn't that the same dialogue Shelly used? I don't have time to explain myself to you. You're meddling in something far beyond your understanding. We're on the verge of something critical, and you won't stand in our way. You actually pushed him. No, I didn't know that physical assault was a thing in Pokemon. So we're gonna be teaming up with Steven. I want you to take notes. No, for no particular reason. So we're doing a double battle with him. So what we basically have to do is we have to choose 3 of our Pokemon. We can't use the rest of them. Yeah, those are his team members. Wow, you're just under-leveled. Like, I'm actually kind of disappointed. All right, Aggron, go mess him up. I'll be right here. So I don't know who would be considered more dangerous, but you know, I do remember my Houndoom and Crystal Legacy being a monster. So Mudshot the Houndoom. Okay, you could use protect. Like, I don't have earthquake on Arby yet. Give it time. It'll happen. There's the Camerupt. And we can't really use surf right now because of the sunlight. Oh darn it. Sunlight. Shoot. Are there any curtains in this building? Oh, nice. Yeah, I think things are going completely off the rails because nobody has any curtains here. I need to be shielded from the sun. The Crobat has leftovers, of course. Batro sent a message from the grave. You know what? I'm using surf. Good luck. Never mind. One final laugh, huh? Okay, yeah, thank you, John Coverage, for taking care of the Crobat for me. Nope. I think I made a mistake. I should not have put mine in. I don't know why I make all these rash decisions that wind up, you know... At least the Zangoose got taken out. Send in the Skarmory. I'm not a backseater, but just send in the Skarmory. It will use Earthquake. Like, I imagine that he'll just have to take care of the fight for me.
Even I need you to tuck me into bed. And tell me a bedtime story. Give me milk and cookies.
Toxic Stall the Camerupt. That is my only contribution I can give to this fight at this point. Because I'm a moron. Thunderwave the Aggron. Thunder the Aggron. Just don't even bother trying to proc a paralysis at this point. It's slower in just about every way. All right, you gotta take care of it with your Metagross. Nope. If I lose, it still counts as a loss. We gotta take care of the Crobat. No, we gotta take care of the Shiftry, because eventually we're gonna have to send in Femboy Hooter, because Arby is not gonna have enough meat to take care of this. His muscles are shrinking from all the pain he's going through. That's right, use the Giga Drain on the Steel type. Good job. I admire your strategic efforts. All right, Skarmory, what I'm going to need you to do is not hit yourself in confusion and go after the Shiftry. I'm going to entrust my fate into your hands. And now we're both confused. And of course, immediately and opportunistically. Oh, okay, so you decide to do that after the Gardevoir goes down. You suck, you know that? Screw it. Let's Sky Uppercut the Flying type. Yeah, just keep using Protect, you strategic genius, you. Yeah, just make sure it hits f***ing me. I have to constantly change gears to appease. Oh, Steven, please. Please, keep using Protect. Yeah! I could have handled these two myself. Alright, go after the camera. Kill it. Kill it. Yeah! You did something useful. Psychic. No calm minds. We're not allowed to be calm here. The only mental state we're allowed to be in is one of panic. Okay, but we managed to get the Psychic anyway. There's at least one more Pokemon on their team, isn't there? Yeah. Oh my god. No, there's two. There's two. Don't hit yourself, please. No! The only reason why this is hard is because Steven is an idiot. No, don't use Swords Dance. Not right now. It's a very volatile time. I'm taking a mental health break after this playthrough, like seriously. The Aggron is looking at me! To spam it with Psychics! Come on! Oh no, it's not very effective. But this is the best we've got. Okay, lower its accuracy. Don't hit me with the Iron Tail. You f***ing bastard. Thunderwave the Crobat. Thunderwave the Crobat. Thunderwave the Crobat. Thunderwave the Crobat! Batro isn't dead! Batro's alive! And it's flying right there! Don't hit yourself. Ah! Yes, please keep using Protect. You're not protecting anyone except yourself, you selfish bastard. Yeah, that's right. Use Earthquake on your own ally. Yes! I don't even give a if Aggron gets caught in the crossfire at this point. Yeah, watch. He's going to use Protect again. Nope, he hurt himself in confusion. Well, this is not good. This is very, very bad. We got to use Strength on the camera. Stop that! Now we can just have Olive Garden come in and sweep the entire place. Drown them in spaghetti sauce. Bash them in the head with hard breadsticks until they fall down. Because this fight has become personal. It's a grudge match now. Tank the Leaf Blade. I believe in you. Okay. This motherfucker keeps using Protect. Okay, yeah, but you could have done that to the shift tree. You could have saved me so much trouble. But no, you have to make my life a living hell. I think you're siding with Team Magma. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm done. I'm fucking done for the night. Like, I'm done. Wait, I think these are the last 2 Pokemon on their team. We might actually be able to win. Steven, you actually did something smart for once in your life. I'm so proud of you. Just kill it with the drill peck, please. You had one job. You had one job, Steven, and you still found a way to screw it up. We are not allies anymore. We are enemies. The next time I see you, and I pray to God that I see you, you're done. Ah! We were going to use this facility to track down Archie. He's on the verge of awakening Kyogre. If it clashes with Groudon, the world will be torn apart by unrelenting chaos. Thank you for all that you've done. This is my token of appreciation. It's the hidden move dive. No need to be shy. That's called the belch of disrespect. I'm gonna sell his phone number to scammers. Just take the tentacle. I assume it knows dive because it can go underwater.
Don't make this difficult.
No, viewers, there's no particular reason why I deposited Shelgon. So if we come over here to where the dark water is, we can go underwater. Huh? Isn't this exciting? And here we are in the forever home. Well, welcome to Sutopolis. You're never leaving. The gate to the only route of escape has been closed. It's been sealed shut hermetically. When I was young, I traveled the world as a Pokemon. What's in the back room over there? What are you hiding behind those plants? Sutopolis is a place filled with dark secrets. That's evidence. There's the submarine that got stolen. And here we are at the sea floor cavern. And the last treads of my sanity. Goose Fraba. Goose Fraba. Oh, it's getting foggier. We're trapped in Silent Hill now. Honestly, anywhere is better than... I really need to let go of this grudge. We also have Earthquake now, which, honestly, I'm putting that on Swampert immediately. Behold, Kyogre, so peaceful, so powerful, the ancient Pokemon that will save us all. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here, but it's all over now. For the sake of my dream, a world saved by Kyogre, you must disappear. At least it's a 1v1. And he's starting off with his Mighty Anna yet again. Yeah, go ahead, intimidate me. Intimidate. Yeah, that's right. Do it. You're only delaying the inevitable. Sky Uppercut. Take him out. We're just unstoppable. I hate you, Batro. We need to start off by paralyzing it because it's just obscenely faster than the concept of time, so. And now we just spam it with thunder. Spam with thunder. You really fell off, Sonic. You couldn't even take out the Crobat. Alright, that's the Sharpedo. It's just bouncing around. That's right, try to bite Olive Garden like a breadstick. It will not work. Oh, no! I pressed the wrong way. Not that it's gonna make a difference. This is just excellent. This is very excellent. Machamp. Big, swole, delicious Machamp. With his big, beefy muscles. That dude does arm curls. Oh, we did a considerable amount of damage to him. It was returned in kind, of course. You could take out Burger King.
I have plans for you.
The most masculine of mayonnaise is about to get taken down by a femboy. And last, Wailord. He's got the biggest Pokemon in all the sea. I bet it knows Crunch. No, it's got Amnesia, which is arguably going to make this so much more tedious. You're not going to stop. Okay, fine. I'll just have to combat it by using multiple Calm Minds. And you went to sleep. Oh, I bet you have an item that restores that. Oh, no, you don't. Do you? Or is this some kind of trick? It's just sleeping. The ultimate move. The blue orb suddenly began shining. What? I didn't do anything. Why did the blue orb... Where did Kyogre go? It's a message from our members outside. What? It's raining far harder than we envisioned? You're in danger. Groudon. Groudon's already out there. They're going to clash, aren't they? This wasn't supposed to happen. Do you understand now, Archie? You finally see how disastrous your dream turned out to be. I know I have no right to be critical of Archie. After all, I awakened Groudon. But the way things are now, I doubt that we humans will be capable of doing anything about it. But neither can we stand by and just watch helplessly. Matthew, what is happening? This huge rain cloud is spreading from above Sootopolis. What in the world is taking place there? Matthew, I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything reckless. Like, you have the right to say, don't be reckless. Look at these two titans duking it out. They're just staring at each other. This is the Cave of Origin. Inside, you'll find Wallace, the gym leader of Sootopolis City. Oh, so you notice anything interesting? A discrepancy, perhaps. In Pokemon Emerald Legacy, Wallace is still the gym leader. Just like how he was in Ruby and Sapphire. What do you think that could imply? I can't believe it. Juan is the champion. That's insane. What a crazy direction to bring the story into. Ah, so you're Matthew. I've heard such marvelous tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. Groudon and Kyogre, such power. But according to the ancient carvings here in the Cave of Origin, there's yet another being. A sacred Pokemon known in legends as the Dragon Lord. It is said that in times of strife, this ethereal being descended from the heavens to quell the chaos below. The Sky Pillar, a monument to its majesty, lies waiting on Route 131. This isn't good. The chaos is spreading even here. I believe the Dragon Lord lies at the summit. I must return to Sootopolis. My city needs its guardian. I entrust this monumental task to you. Please, don't let us down. Random 10-year-old. The fate of the world is in your hands. Why don't we talk about the Sky Pillar for a moment? If you played the original Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, you would not have access to this place this early. You would have to wait until the post-game until you could come up here and get Rayquaza. In the remakes, there is an entire storyline centered around Rayquaza called the Delta episode. And there's this character named Zinnia with a Whismur. And you know, a lot of stuff happens. But Sky Pillar in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire looks completely different. It is completely overhauled from the ground up. The awakened Rayquaza flew off. That's right, what you doing? What you doing? Appleby, you are not gonna believe what we saw. It was crazy. So it wasn't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our efforts, all our grand designs, single action from one Pokemon restores everything. Perhaps we were never meant to control such forces. Perhaps balance was always the key. So now you finally get it. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me. Please accept it. We got HM07. Also, I'm gonna intentionally fall down here. So I can, like, actually sue him and stuff. But no, it's because I want to battle the trainers. This will take hundreds upon hundreds of attempts. Unless if you don't have a skill issue like me. You see that? You see that? That means I am eligible. Like, I've already beaten the gym leader. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Wallace, the gym leader of Sutopolis. There's something about you, a difference in your demeanor. Now show me. Show me the power you wield with your Pokemon, and I, in turn, shall present you with a performance of illusions in water by me and my Pokemon. He's just gonna keep spamming me with his Milotic. And he's beginning with Tentacruel. Level 49. I love being underleveled. And yep, right away, just using a Rain Dance. He wants to make his water-type moves ridiculous. But we gotta be even more ridiculous by taking advantage of it and use Thunder. And you lived. Oh, but you still got paralyzed, though. We're not going to be able to rely on spamming Thunders forever. Like, eventually we're going to have to, like, use different moves. You see this Wish Cache? This Wish Cache is part ground type. We cannot use electricity on him, but we can Toxic Stall. It's such a good method. Yeah, Earthquakes. Very nice indeed. That's not a good sign. This is what we refer to as foreboding dread. The doom that is to come. And oh my, do you see how much damage that Surf did? He's insane. We gotta kill him. Sky Uppercut. Please.
No, why would you do that?
Wait, poison. Oh, okay, there we go. We got him. Now, this is actually a really nice inclusion on the team. He doesn't actually have a Masquerain in the original games. It's just wonderful to see it actually being included. It definitely fits with the character, like, for a fact. We're going to use Arby to take care of it, though. I have to admit, I'm not really going into this with some sort of strategy. I'm just, like, absolutely winging it. And I'm glad that Arby was able to tank the Blizzard. Okay, Ice Beam.
No, when did you do that?
We were still able to get a hit on it. Okay, yeah, we have to get at least one more hit. You're not gonna know a Grass-type move, are you? Oh god, you're gonna know a Grass-type move. Nope, you tried to use Hydro Pump there. Ludicolo, look at him dancing around. He's doing the dance of joy. It's gonna be the last thing I ever see. This is like the Grim Reaper before we actually confront the real Grim Reaper. He literally sucked his soul into his mouth. All right, Burger King. Strength. Use your brute strength. I should have bulked up. I should have bulked up first. What one last attack should be able to do it in? Oh, fuck! You know what? Applebee. Weakest Pokemon on my team. Go for it. Destroy it. No, don't do double teams. Never do double teams ever again. It's never gonna stop. It is a never-ending dance. It's a cacophony of torture. But we got him. We took care of the Ludicolo. Oh, by the way, the Milotic's coming up next. This is the last thing you're going to see before you die. Well, just crunch on it. Yeah, of course. Jonathan Coverage. Chooses no sides. Oh, I don't like the current setup of my team right now. Like, we might be losing. It's gonna be 2 billion attempts before we actually manage to get a hit. Thunderwave. You just had to use those. Well, Sonic, I salute you. You did absolutely well. Rest in peace. Olive, hope it doesn't know Ice Beam. Oh, wait, it does. I know you only have, like, a modicum of your health left, but please just use Strength. You're somehow faster than the Milotic. And it has leftovers. Nice. It really does reassure all the negative feelings about myself. Good going. Strength again. Yes, Burger King! Woo! I know it's the wrong franchise, but you turned that Milotic into a Filet-O-Fish. We actually beat him on I actually beat him on my first attempt. You know, seeing you grow so much as a trainer made me think, I don't have the same talent and drive for battling than you do. And that's okay. We all have our own strengths. I realized my dream isn't about becoming the strongest trainer, so I decided I'm going to become a Pokemon professor. Like my dad! All the gym leaders have been taken care of, so what's obviously the next logical step in this journey? Well, obviously going to pay the trickster guy a visit. Where are you hiding, buddy? Yeah, of course, you're hiding underneath the houseplant. How'd you even get down there? Clickety-clack. Mechadol 1 am I. If you answer quizzes correctly, then you will go to Mechadol 5, then you obtain secret code. One of these Pokemon is not of the water type. Which is it? It's Azurill, because they're normal type. The questions are just gonna get progressively more elaborate. It's like, okay, well, what is the optimal nature for a Salamence? And then I'm gonna respond with timid. That really does explain a lot, doesn't it? Which of these Pokemon did Wally borrow from your father? These are getting very personal, these questions, but it's Zigzagoon. How would you know that? In Slateport's Pokemon fan club, how many Pokemon were there? I don't know. I remember there being a Shroomish. I think it might have been 3. Yeah! Brute force the questionnaire! Trickmaster is huggable. Honestly, I think he's going a step too far with that one. You're my equal in greatness. Fine, you've earned this reward. Here, PP Max. He said he was huggable, and then he gave me his PP Max. We're never coming back here. I'm not stepping foot in this house ever again. So before heading over to Victory Road, there's one final thing that we need to do. But it requires 2 extra steps, in the form of something I did off screen. Relicanth and Wailord. In order to continue on with this side quest, or whatever you want to call it, you're gonna need both of these Pokemon. In the middle of Route 134, you will find
the pit to eternity.
You're basically you're gonna want to dive down there. We now want to dive up here into this cave, the sealed chamber. But by the way, I'm totally not reading a guide or anything. No, I definitely am. This is very convoluted. Read this braille. And now, make sure above everything else that you have Wailord positioned first in the party and have Relicanth in the back. It gets really elaborate. The next step is using Dig. Want to escape here and return to the underwater? Oh, yeah, sure. Totally. And now we have access to this. I hear it. I can hear the moving truck. Sounded as if a door opened somewhere far away. Okay, now we have access to the Reggies. You see how this is open now? Last time it wasn't. And now this is the part where it gets more convoluted than Game of Thrones before it spiraled into hot garbage. Look at the braille. 2 steps left. 2 steps down. Use Rock Smash. And we unlock the Ancient Pharaoh's Curse. Congratulations, all of Hoenn is doomed. I would say that, but we gotta like look at this Regirock right here. He actually, the sprite work is dramatically different. So we got a sort of formula to do with this guy. So starting off, paralyze it. The first moment we get it, we just gotta beat the crap out of it until it's low enough. So let's whip out the Ultra Ball. Yes, I said thwip again. And of course, it turns out there really are consequences. It's fine, I bought like 100 of these. Got him. Got him. It feels kind of like an obligation at this point, but we both know what we have to nickname him. For Regice, read the braille and just start walking. You want to walk around the entire perimeter of the wall. Do not veer. Do not falter. Because you'll unlock that. He wants a handshake. I'm gonna trust that your ice is conductive. Very conductive. Oh, you had me there. You had me there, buddy. Oh, yeah, look at you. Look at you. I bet you're the troll of the group. Registeel's the stoic one, and Regirock is the one that keeps saying un constantly. We have the Ultra Balls. We already lost half of them, by the way. Oh, I thought he was gonna take pity on me. Speeding up. You have deceived me long enough! 1, 2, 3. That's right, I counted. I counted, and you were intimidated by it. And for Registeel, just go into the middle of the room. And Femboy, I need you to thwip it out for me. No, why did I say it like that? What's wrong with me? And that's the last one. 1, 2, 3. Works every time. It works every time. Like, I was counting the number of circles he had on his face. Its body is harder than any other kind of metal. The body metal is composed of a mysterious substance. Not only is it hard, it shrinks and stretches flexibly, meaning this guy can do ab crunches. All right, I've got 6 rare candies. You know what I'm gonna do with them? I just think it's finally time we get ourselves the Salamence. You now have a life debt. Fly. You can just learn fly without the HM. Okay, you're really making up for your grievances. Oh, I accidentally made you level 51. I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh well. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you take a break from Victory Road? I think you've earned it. With your 141 special attack. I bet you're surprised to see me here. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. I'm going to win for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. What? They actually added in the song from the remake. But there is something I thought the remake did a lot better, and that was having the Wally fight happen at the end of Victory Road. Here, it's just in the beginning. Sky Uppercut the Kitty! Oh, no, with the pedal dance again. I'm getting so tired of these pedal dances. You know, there's something I'm very thankful for. It's the fact that I didn't do a single Nuzlocke run in my entire life, because it would have ended disastrously. I would not have made it past Norman. No, I wouldn't have made it past the one trainer with the Zigzagoon. There it is. There it is. There's the Gardevoir. Oh, look at me. I have a Gardevoir, like it's going out of style. Wally doesn't have any style. He has no grace, he just has a funny face. And in the remake, he has a Gallade. And then he Mega Evolves it. If your Gardevoir has Magical Leaf, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, no, it just has Double Team instead. We're good. Couldn't beat you today, Matthew, but one of these days, I'll catch up to you. So I guess this is just our final meeting then. I'm just gonna head over to the Pokemon Center. Why do they always keep using Thunderbolt? Is that a sign that I should put Thunderbolt on Femboy Hooter instead of Magical Leaf? We're certainly at a crossroads, and Magical Leaf isn't showing up anywhere. So I think I know what the call is. We just have no more use for Flash anymore, because I am all about that offense. Alright, this is the grand finale of the Pokemon Legacy Trilogy, and as always, I'm going to show off my team before they face their inevitable demise. This is Arby, Femboy Hooter, Olive, Burger King, Sonic, and Appleby. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm you have all the badges. Yeah, okay, yeah, we just had to look at you for a quick nanosecond. So you can go in. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. Starting off with the mighty Anna, and I'm starting off with RB. Honestly, it was actually quite a strategic effort because of Intimidate and whatnot. Yeah, of course you're using Yawn. You're starting off the match by making my Pokemon sleepy. I'm starting off with Iron Tail. That's gonna lower your defense. Now, the real question is, do I want to sack Arby? The answer is, yeah, may as well. We're in the big leagues. We can't take risks, or we have to risk it all. I mean, it's one of the two. We're going in for a cut. We have a John coverage move that isn't fighting type. All right, first Pokemon down. It is Burb! This could be very dangerous. We have to swap here. Switch over to Sonic, who has the type advantage. Tank the Sky Attack. Oh, that wasn't very powerful, to tell you the truth. Okay, we're gonna Thunder Wave. So that guarantees we'll be faster. So now we're going to use Thunder. you were supposed to hit it with thunder. There you go. There you go. You had a minor lapse in judgment, but you were able to do the job. And that's Shiftry. We always keep running into those. And now to play it extra safe, we're gonna send in Burger King, who we recently taught Brick Break to. It's not gonna have a stab bonus though. But it's fine. They only narrowly survived. Okay, yeah, you went down. So this is going to be very tricky. So we'll just use a quick little Giga Drain to get some of our health back from the Crawdaunt. We're just gonna pray to God we don't get one-tapped by the Absol. He has an Absol, by the way. I also have Sky Uppercut. And it's faster. Oh yeah, by the way, part Grass type. Don't forget that. I'm getting annihilated. Okay, Applebee. This is your moment to make it right. You have Intimidate. That's a great start. Fly into the sky. Up, and you have Rock Slide. That's great. It's really, really great. You better live this. You better live this. Femboy Hooter is not equipped to handle. Oh, Applebee, you are pseudo-legendary for a reason. Woo! I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with ghost-type Pokemon. Oh, some of them are really mad at you. You're just, like... You stole one Pokemon's Ultra Ball. The one that they were kept in. It had so much sentimental value. What's wrong with you? You should be disqualified. Alright, Sableye. Because it's not really going to be affected by Crunch, and because I have a stab bonus on Dragon Claw, we're just going to immediately do that. I'm a strategic genius. Yeah, okay, I might not be a strategic genius, but I'm doing my best. And it knows Moonlight. Give it up for Moonlight. Just keep biting it. Like, I don't even care anymore. Yeah, okay, lower its defense. Uh-oh, I got confused. And it has an item. A Citrus Berry. I love it. At this point, I'm just gonna Toxic Stall the Sableye. You've just been getting into way too much mischief. Wow, Arby. You really do have the meats. That's a Bayonet. Hello, Bayonet. How are you? How are you on this fine Monday night? I hate Mondays. Alright, you're just using Destiny Bond. Oh, however am I going to get out of this situation? That's the neat part. You don't. You're taking the sacrifice. We have Crunch on Salamence. It's not a big deal. Yeah, Pokemon faint all the time. And it's foreboding and upsetting. No, okay, no, just no. No. That is just... We're losing. We're losing the fight. And it has leftovers. Toxic Stall. Yep, okay, Earthquake. Give it up for Earthquake, everybody. Yeah, right. Sonic is fully capable of taking an Earthquake. Now, this is actually really fascinating, because she did not initially have a Ninetales. In fact, I think her team was pretty mid. But if possible, could I get a Thunder Wave? The answer is no. It's always no. I swear to God, if you know Solar Beam and Sunny Day, I'm going to be moderately upset. No, it's just going to keep spamming Shadow Balls. Good. Okay, the Ninetales is gone. Welcome, my name is Glacia. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills. That Glalie, and we might not want to send an Applebee at any time. Because of the ice moves, especially the hail it just unleashed. It's level 54. Luckily, we do have Burger King. We can just punch it repeatedly. I said repeatedly. Well, that's not happening. Well, Burger King, it's rest in peace time for you. Again. You're getting sacked, buddy. I changed my mind. We gotta use Applebee. We have to start playing more riskily. I have Flamethrower on Applebee now, and I gave it a Charcoal, which is gonna boost the fire attack, so this should just absolutely annihilate it. And it does. Alright, that's a Sneasel. Like, Sneasel shouldn't be a problem either. we could just completely incinerate Glacia's whole team. Never mind. Live the blizzard. Live the blizzard. I knew you could do it, buddy. I'm so proud of you. That's Walrein. Give it up for the thick, chunky boy. Oh, but it has sheer cold. I saw it for a split second. We have to Toxic Stall. There's no other way. Live. Okay, good.
That is right. Do you feel the life slowly draining from your balls?
Sonic did his job. We set up a calm mind to be absolutely ready, and then Thunderbolt it. Yeah, you tanked it. Great job.
I wonder if you could tank the very essence, tainting your veins and arteries. Do you feel it? The sweat on your brow, breaking apart your capillaries.
You just gotta hold the line. Just keep using sidekicks. Alright, yeah, good job. You held the fort really well. I'm the last of the Pokemon League, Drake the Dragon Master. Are you ready to get absolutely clobbered? With no trace of your existence left. Drake is considered one of the toughest Elite Four members of all time, and we're gonna see what kind of changes Smith and co made. Starting immediately with a Flygon. But I was 2 steps ahead of you, Smith! I watched your YouTube video, and I have Ice Beam. Okay, yeah, I need to, like... We gotta take care of this guy as quickly as possible. I really don't think Arby should have this low of HP at this point in the fight. You can see my distress. You can see my distress. Like, he was the only Pokemon who could have stood a chance against Drake's team without much difficulty, and now he's a goner. We just gotta keep electrocuting the big fluffy cloud bird. We're gonna have to do it like a few more times, though. Just wanted to let you know. Well, at least you survived it, so I'm very proud of you for doing that. It's quite the accomplishment. Uh-oh, he's getting out the power of edging. Kingdra. I have to say, I'm not really liking my odds here. If we can survive its onslaught, I think we can get a bulk up. Yeah, I think we should do it. We have to take that chance. Its HP is... Oh, no, we should not have taken that chance. I'm not allowed to have fun. Remember that. It's very crucial in the grand design of ensuring that I'm miserable. I'm not even gonna risk it. Just psychic it. I'm not thinking this through in a very intelligent manner. I'm just panicking. Okay, we got the Quick Claw activated, and we were able to finish it off just narrowly. That's Huntail. Oh, but trust me, the next Pokemon you're not going to enjoy. I'm not going to enjoy it. This is the moment that will define everything. We're probably going to be here for several more attempts. That's a Salamence. Okay, yeah, it just procced and Intimidate. But we need to make sure this Dynamic Punch lands. It's never going to land. Okay, Appleby. You got the Intimidate on the Salamence. I don't know if that's going to help. But you really need to make up for everything you've done. All of your sins. Oh, can we do it? Can we beat him? Oh, we got him. Appleby! Yes! But there's at least one final battle that we have to do in order to become Hoenn's champion. In the original Pokemon Emerald, Wallace was the champion of Hoenn. But in this... Steven reclaims the title. Oh, wait a minute. This is Steven. You're the one who fucked me. Don't worry, guys. He's just going to use Protects. That's the only move he's capable of using. It's beautiful because he has a full team of 6. And he's starting off right away with a Skarmory. No way. No way you just did that to Sonic. And that's an Aggron. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. And you just using the Thunder Wave. Okay, yeah. Like the time you used the Thunder Wave on Batro the Crobat. Let's just hope that the paralysis doesn't activate. It activates. Okay, yeah. Burger King, you're dead. Like, you have no more use to this team. Like, this is the moment you canonically died of a heart attack. We're gonna play it absolutely safe. Thunder Wave the Aggron. And die to the Aggron.
Do you feel it? The poison coursing through your veins, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sky Uppercut the Aggron. Avenge Sonic. Every Pokemon that gets defeated during the champion fight is canonically dead. Unless if we do a rematch, then it gets completely retconned. Oh, no, 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 no. Why did you send in the Metagross? Of all things, that's the Pokemon you resolved to bring in. Again, we have the Charcoal on Applebee. Let's just use the Flamethrower and get rid of this as soon as we can. Metagross is considered one of the most dangerous Pokemon on his team. If we can beat him, we still have to take out the rest of his team, but we basically won. Arby's, you're gonna need to make the ground collapse. But yeah, Metagross did that first. Right, biggest threat down. Halfway through the fight. Cradily. Okay, no, you're using Curse. Very bad. And it has leftovers. It's just gonna keep healing. It's gonna use Leech Seed, and it's gonna keep using the leftovers. And it knows Recover! Oh my god. Whoever developed this boss fight is evil. Like, I've never seen such evil in my life. I'm about to make a grave mistake. Why'd I send in Femboy Hooter? Let's be fair here. We need to attack it with special moves. That is our best bet. Okay, stab bonus, Calm Mind, Psychic. How much damage will you do? Enough to cause emotional damage to my very psyche. All right, Olive. We don't really have much of a choice. I'm gonna need you to Sky Uppercut. Do you want to just gamble it all away and do a Dynamic Punch? Yeah, I'm a gambling man. Ah! Okay, you know what? We can try it again. It's not a big deal. Recover only has so much SP. Stop it! You know what? Fine. I'm using Sky Uppercut. Fuck you. Oh my god, it does nothing to him now. We found something more dangerous than the Metagross. How does that happen? Look, we gotta bend space-time around us. This thing is not going down. Oh no, it's gonna sweep me. No, shit. I'm sweating. Burn the Armaldo. Light it on fire. Incinerate it, please. You need to incinerate it harder. Wait, did we just beat Steven while I was on fast mode? I had to, like, jump into 24 parallel universes in order to stand a chance against him. Hi, I'm Professor Birch. I'm relevant to this story. So you've seen 190 Pokemon and you've got 25. He just immediately rips the diploma out of my hands, deletes me from the database. You'll become a champion when you have your living dex filled. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League and the names of the partners who battled with you after numerous resets and going in fast mode. Sonic. Femboy Hooter. Olive. Burger King. Applebee. And of course, we can't forget the one who started the journey with us, Arby. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. And with that, the Pokemon Legacy Trilogy is over. We've done it. And I played it on hard difficulty. I can never go back to the original Pokemon Emerald after this, nor the original Pokemon Yellow or Crystal, because the optimizations made here are just that good. Getting to relive my childhood classics under this context was very refreshing. It was a very refreshing breath of oxygen, and I'm happy to have played this. And also, I wanted to give a special thank you to Smith and all of the people involved in making these games. It was a experience that I'll never forget.